What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS on a Wednesday afternoon. Very excited to be jumping into this one from DJ Neptune alongside Ruger. It goes by the name BIENVENUE, and it looks like it's going to be taking place in a boxing club from the screenshot I've got. Excited to see this one. DJ Neptune back in business alongside the one and only Ruger, who's been on a really good run of singles over the last year or so. Obviously a big EP as well, which was really exciting. So I'm excited to check this one out. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And without further ado, we're going to jump right into this one. Don't forget, though, to make sure you are going and following the TikTok page that we now have set up. We've just gone past 10,000 followers on there, and we're now heading towards 11 very quickly, so please do go and get involved. Right, without further ado, then, we're going to jump into this one. Let's go.
Greatness. I've never seen a girl like you. Swear down, down. She has a bienvenue. You're welcome.
This is really interesting, man.
Brand new. What a bam bam. Girl after you.
Because these introductory vocals, yeah, his actual vocal structure sounds so similar to a Chris Brown. That go, duh, 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 duh. That's such a typical Chris Brown pattern, but you're hearing it over this really electric sounding instrumental, really kind of jittery bassline elements going on, and then of course on top of that you've got the sort of background atmospherics going on as well. There's a real nice kind of clustering of different elements coming together. I'm excited to see how this one develops. Let's go.
See, girl, move to the center. Girl, make you whine me selector. Hey, we make a carry, you go penthouse. And if you whine in your life, you go better. Oh, girl, me no be lena. Me go bust to your back from the center. Hey, I be your landlord, oh. Girl, I go give you a room for my quarters.
Ruger on videos, man, it's just different juice.
Nobody else fit ever near your standard. My the way you adapt to the
Again, hearing that quite, there's definitely a dancehall influence in this, I would say. I don't like using the word influence because it doesn't necessarily mean that's where it comes from, but you can hear a similarity to a lot of dancehall stuff, that sort of very kind of system-esque pattern, and it works really nicely with what Ruger does. Ruger tends to tap into that sound quite well. Again, Ruger in videos is always a bit of fun going on. It's just something that is so synonymous with his visual approach, and the tune is great. I'm loving his very kind of tap dance style melody, literally just kind of skimming across the top of the instrumental, allowing that lower end just to kind of do its own thing and not getting in the way of two separate rhythmic patterns. Really, really clean. Let's go.
Even a full-grown man must give me more than what I can take. Me know say, yeah, you like to party. She asked me why you left and say, me tell her say, I dey ball like can't take.
Love the use of that little log drum down below.
Like you, swear down, down. She has a bienvenue, you're welcome. See how he is, brand new, what a bam.
Mega catchy hook. What I like about this as well is they haven't gone OTT with the drums over the hook section, which is meant to be your big kind of crescendo point. They've actually stripped everything back, so the hook is catchy without the breakdown, which this says to me there's going to be a really drum-heavy section coming up directly afterwards. That's what tends to happen in a sort of compositional, a typical compositional value. You go sort of big, 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 and then you hit the main point. If you go low, it's only to go back up again, and that's kind of what I feel like is happening with this hook. They've stripped back all the percussive and rhythmic elements, and then suddenly, boom, we're going to get hit with a load of drums. I might be wrong, but let's see. Not huge, but definitely rhythmic.
Go bust to your back from the center. Hey, I be your landlord, girl, I go give you a room for my quarters. Don't be shy. You know
what I like about this video as well is, like, it's clearly not the most high budget thing, but it definitely works for what's going on. They've just obviously got a really good director who understands lighting, understands what to do with certain lenses and things like that, and it gives it a very kind of like crisp, clear, pristine looking image. But the actual video isn't that mad. It's literally people in a room dancing. It's him in a gym just moving around. Like, it's simple, and I need to stress how important simplicity is for this sort of thing. Having like a million to throw on every music video, realistically, it's a waste of money when you can do something a lot more simple, just shot nicely, well lit, that actually represents what's going on in the tune. I think this is a really good approach video wise. Again, love the instrumental structure, a really nice kind of like really nice kind of low end elements going on with that log drum. It's really smooth.
Backside feet to cause a tantrum, girl. Tell me why you got up and tan. Girl, low me soil me want to plant on. DJ Neptune put my shit on replay. You know say Ruga like to party. She asked me boy to play France.
I love that little switch through the middle.
I've never seen a girl like you. Swear down, down. She a bienvenue. You're welcome. See how we
So smooth, man. Again, the use of that log drum just adds an entirely different element of color to the table. Really, really nice, man. It's so cool to see just how much a singular element on a tune can completely change the direction on it. It's so cool. Like, it's honestly so cool to kind of have that. It just adds an entirely different rhythmic perspective to a tune which is not flat rhythmically, but you can tell the direction it's going. That adds the unpredictability in the middle. Big drums.
Girl, make you wine is a lenta. Hey, we make a carry you go penthouse. And if you wine in your life, you go better. Oh, girl, me you no be lena. Me go bust your back from the center.
What's really cool about this as well is a big chunk of the actual rhythm is actually being created by the melodic elements. You've kind of got this. Underneath that, you've got like the very simple set of drums, literally going boom, 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 and it's a really simple rhythm, and it's actually all the elements in between, i.e. the log drum, i.e. that sort of guitar-like pluck running throughout the middle. They're what add the rhythmic elements, and it's so cool to hear what you can actually do with not super over-processed drums and still have that level of rhythm going on. Ruger's obviously adding a lot with his approach vocally, but it's a really stripped-back tune, and it actually suits Ruger, I won't lie.
Greatness. DJ Neptune.
I do always like seeing Neptune in the videos as well.
Sounds of Neptune.
Directed by Pink, the video, really nice video, I've got to say. Love the way the video looks, love the way it kind of actually associates with the tune as well. Simplicity, stripped back, but still has an impact, which is how I would describe this as a tune. The actual tune itself is very simple, not too much going on. A lot of it is actually driven by Ruger's vocal line, which is always cool to see. Love the use of the log drum, kind of adding a bit of complexity to the low end. Again, those melodies coming from the mid-range instrumentation, giving it a lot of additional rhythm as well. Very enjoyable. Definitely not my favourite Ruger tune. Definitely not my favourite DJ Neptune tune, but but overall solid. And I like the fact that it does have something about it. It definitely has something a little bit different. Not my favourite from either, but still a solid start to the year from Ruger. So there we go. Very enjoyable stuff. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel and you are enjoying what we are doing with these breakdowns and reactions, make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well. Leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Don't forget as well to make sure you are following the TikTok page at CUBKXVU. We've just gone past 10k. We're hurtling towards 11k, so go and get involved. There's reaction clips up on there, football clips up on there, DJ clips up on there, loads of stuff. It's just a much wider kind of look at what I do on my day-to-day, so do go and get involved. That's it from me, though. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.
Them sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, Cam TV. Stay locked.